Jesus, I need a haircut. Christ. Hi. I told myself every 100 subscribers I would try like a new type of video on this channel. So 200 subscribers, it's time to try a new type of video. So every week I'm gonna upload a riff video and then a more normal review of, not a reaction, just a review of a movie that I've seen recently or that I think about or anything. I was gonna start a blog, but nobody reads blogs anymore, unfortunately. So it's just gonna be videos. Anyway, today I'd like to talk about three movies in one. Well, technically, I mean, if you want to get technical, it's pretty much just one movie. But we're gonna talk about Fear Street, and I loved these movies. These might be my favorite horror movies of the year. Granted, I haven't seen that many horror movies this year so far. It's just been the movies I've seen on the channel because I don't want to get burnt out. But it's such a good series. It's such a good like throwback. It's like almost like it's like a the way Tarantino is like obvious with his homages. This movie is obvious with its like homages and references to like classic horror movies, but not in a way that's like we get it. It's really endearing, and it shows like the people who made it like really love the 90s horror aesthetic, because that first movie is like a straight up it's Scream, it's The Faculty, it's I Know What You Did Last Summer. There's a bit of, every 90s horror movie trope. You got like a Matthew Lillard guy, you got like a sassy best friend, you got the nerd who knows all the rules in horror movies, and the cast is amazing. The cast, like they're great. I love every actor that's in this entire trilogy. Like every actor knows what their part is and they fucking nail it. Like especially the best friend characters, those two, absolute scene stealers from the first movie. And then in the second movie, I love the sisters. They're great actresses. And then in the third one, the 1666, the accents are a bit all over the goddamn maybe they shouldn't have done the accents, but it's still a great movie, and the climax is great. Gillian Jacobs is great. The dude, the janitor that they get to help, another scene stealer. It's an absolute fantastic movie. It's an absolute fantastic love letter to horror, a love letter to R.L. Stine type horror too. I mean, considering it is an R.L. Stine trilogy like adaptation, but like it feels like an adult Goosebumps episode in the best way possible. You know what I mean? Like it does get goofy. There are some like goofy ass things happening in this movie. Like it's a bit, not to spoil things, but the way some of these killers appear and the way some of them reappear and stuff, it's a bit dumb looking. I do wish they didn't depend on CGI so much in that aspect. I wish it was a little bit more grungier, a little bit more practical effecty. But the practical effects that are used, there's some fantastic practical effects. There's a fantastic kill in that first movie. If you've seen the first movie, you know what I'm talking about. That kill is fucking nuts. It's awesome and also really upsetting because I really like the person that got killed. But it's an awesome kill. And the second movie has some awesome kills. There's my dream is to be in a horror movie where my head gets cut off. That's the dream. That's the dream, to be in a scary movie and your head gets cut off. Absolute fantastic. I love how the killers are like homages to like other horror. The skull guy is a Scream. The guy with the sack over his head, that's just Jason. The girl with the razor blades, it's no, I guess she's Freddy. She's Candyman. She's kind of like Candyman. It's a great bunch of like really well referenced and well, like you really could tell like the director really put her heart and soul into this one, because like there's a lot of love of horror in these three movies. I also really love the way it took its time with the story. I mean, you have three movies to tell a story, but it really took its time with the characters. You really cared about the characters by the end. You really cared about not only the main characters, but like the side characters, the backstory with the 1666. I was worried that by the third one we were gonna be like, all right, get to the conclusion already. But I really like the way it takes you back, so you could really have a better conclusion. You know, to get a better ending, you got to go back to the start and really understand what's happening, which is really a really fun narrative idea. And I really like this movie, and I give it, I don't know, I'm not gonna rate movies. I hate rating movies, but if I had to rate them, I don't know, like 4 stars out of 5, I guess. They're really, I bought the soundtracks on vinyl. They haven't gotten here yet. I pre-ordered them on vinyl. That's how you know I really like the movie, because it's the dude who did the music for Scream, my favorite horror movie, and I love the music from Scream. And the music for this movie is also fantastic, and it's also the dude that did the music for Resident Evil for some reason. But yeah, shout out to the cast, the crew, everyone involved. I can't wait to see what they do next. For everyone, like literally, I can't wait to see what every actor in this movie does next, because they got a career ahead of them. The director as well, she's got a career ahead of them, and yeah, I'm just really a fan. Please put me in the next. If you're gonna make, hey, if you're watching this, if you're gonna make more, please, I'd like to be in it. Please put me in Fear Street 87. I don't know, whatever years you're gonna put in. I was born in '94. It's too late to put me in the '94 one. But if you're gonna make like a Fear Street, I don't know, Fear Street 1969, nice. Put me in that one. I don't know, whatever year you choose, I'm down for. But preferably a year where, you know, it's okay for me to fit in, because I don't think I would fit in the 50s. But yeah, go watch Fear Street, the trilogy, if you haven't yet. And that's my review. If you want to see more of these types of videos, let me know. I'm also trying out like some dramatic lighting to just differentiate these videos from the riffs. But yeah, every week now it's gonna be a riff video and a review of a movie that I've liked. It's not gonna necessarily be a scary movie every week. It's probably just gonna be like whatever movie tickles my fancy. But let me know if you want me to keep doing these types of things too. And if you want me to start a blog, I mean, I'll start a blog, but like, I don't know how to start a blog. I maybe might just make another Tumblr. I don't want to go back, but if I have to, I will. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week for whatever movie I'm thinking about next.